Hello YouTube, TeamGushki, bring you guys my Gusto deck. So my Gusto deck is mixing with Dark Monster, so it's pretty easy to summon Darksmark, and my deck is based on Darksmark and Psykid and some quick synchro. Anyway, let's begin the video. So for my Gusto deck, you will need to run 3 Windas and 3 Godors, as everyone does in the Gusto deck. Well, because they are the major searchers and they are the most important card in the deck. Godor can be, you can use Godor effect when it's sent to the graveyard, so it can be destroyed by effect, but most of the Gusto must be destroyed by battle, which is not really good, because opponent can Catester or using some effects such as like Dark Call, Trendor Tribute to destroy your must be destroyed by battle searchers. So continue on. We have 2 Gusto Ego as the extra searchers. You really don't need to run 3 egos, because this must be destroyed by battle, and the thing you can only search is level 4. I usually use it to search Cam or Thumbbolt. And continue on, we have 2 Cam. This card is really good. It's for draw powers and recycling your Gusto in your graveyard. Usually, you looping with major searchers until the last attack. You search yourself for the final shield for opponent's attack. When opponent attack this, you search yourself, and during your turn, you can return 2 of your searchers that have been destroyed last turn, and to draw 1 card, which is really good. You don't need to run 3, because 3 sometimes can be a dead draw. It is a really bad experience to have let a draw 3 Cam in the first turn. And we have 1 Thumbbolt. This card must be destroyed by battle and is searched after the battle phase. So I recommend not to run 3. Running 1 or 2 is good around 1, because it cannot really help you if opponent have 5 monsters on the field. And then we have 1 Sage. Sage is a 6-star which have 2000 attack only. So I see people's video running 3. I'm like, why did you run 3? Because this card have no attack. Well, in my opinion, because it's a 6-star, you must require 1 tribute. So I usually use this as usually I use this to overextend, or when I have combos, which I'm gonna show you later. And then that's the Gusto monster. We have 2 main cards in the deck. Darksmark. Pretty sure everyone knows the effect, which is remove 1 Wind monster and Dark monster in the graveyard to special summon this from hand, or when this card is in the graveyard, this remove 1 Wind monster or 1 Dark monster from the hand to special summon back from the graveyard. So basically, if you have this on the field, opponent cannot use cannot set anything. So you will have some field advantage, which is really good. So I recommend to run 2. 3 is a bit too much again. And then we have 2 Junk Synchro. These are important. Before I run 3, but it turns out when I draw 2 in the first turn, it sometimes can be a dead draw. Anyway, the way you use Junk Synchro is when Windas is in the graveyard. After you keep looping with a defense searching, so Windas is in the graveyard. Now, your turn, you summon a Junk Synchro, you special summon Windas, and sync, either for Catester or Junk Warrior, because if you have other Windas on the field, Junk Warrior attack can become 3300, which is a really good B stick. Or you can even go for the Gusto Galore, because the Gusto Galore require only 1 Gusto non-tuner monster. Or you can also go for Magical Android, which is Psychic monster, Synchro 5-star. So here, this is the use of Junk Synchro. You can also bring out the Gusto Ego for Synchro summon for Randova Dragon, if you want to play that style. And next we have 1 Quick Draw Synchro for Nitro Warrior or Draw Warrior. This is a really good card because it ditch a card you don't want to the graveyard. You can combo with Sage and ditch Sage to the graveyard. And next card, I'm gonna discard Silent Second Wizard. Is a combo of this. So basically, you have 3 of this card in the hand. You ditch your Sage to special summon Quick Draw Synchro, and now you normal summon Wizard to remove this from the graveyard. When this card got destroyed or synchro summoned, you can special summon your Sage back in attack position and to attack and get a 3-star tuner back to your field or a Winduck back to your field. So that's the combo. And because we want Dark Smaragd, so we need some Dark Monster. Here we got 3-star tuner, a Birdman, which is really good. To return 1 monster to special summon it. And we have 2 Blackwing card, Gale and Elite. Pretty sure I don't need to explain this because I think everyone knows the effect. And then we have a Senga as extra searchers for Junk Synchro, Crystal Synchro, or the Blackwing cards. And we have a Boost Warrior. Boost Warrior is it's just a good card in my opinion. Well, say you have a tuner on the field, you can special summon this on the field, and you can either bounce it by Elite back to your hand and special summon while you got other tuner on the field to have field advantage and quick synchro for something. Or you can also normal summon this, return this, and special summon back, and a quick synchro for Armor Yarn. So, Boost Warrior, such a good card in my opinion. Next, we have a Spear Reaper, a shield, and also as a material for Summon Dark Smaragd. So yeah, pretty good. And we have a Morphing Jar for a draw power, because sometimes if you got a bad draw, you must have better draws. Well, everyone knows about Morphing Jar. And then that's all the monster in the deck, and now we move on to spells. For spells, I run 2 field spell, which is Shrine of Mist Valley. This card comes from Order of Chaos, which is very this card so impressed me because it is a field spell made for Gusto. Its effect is when a winged monster on the field is destroyed and sent to the graveyard by a card effect, you can special summon one from the deck. So let's say Catastor, and 6 Samurai Hero. They have effect of destroying monster. Hero's effect destroy a face down monster without flipping up. So say you have a Winda on the field. A Winda must be destroyed by battle to activate the effect. But if it is face down and destroyed by Hero, it didn't flip, it got destroyed right away, so it does not activate the effect. But while the field spell is on the field, and then it got destroyed by effect, you can quick search for a Godlord. Even though the effect is negated, but during the Gusto searches, they activate the effect in the graveyard, so which is really good because it will not affected by this effect. So destroy, send to the graveyard, you search for other one. So you will continue a loop, so it's not easy to break. Also, field spell is good because you can cover over Necro Valleys or other field spell, who knows. And next, Gusto support card. We have 1 contact with Gusto to pop either back row or monster by returning 2 Gusto monster from the graveyard. And staples, we have Monster Reborn, Dark Hole, MST. And one last spell, I like to play this. So, Miracle Confusion. Pretty sure everyone have an idea what am I going to summon. So, if I have a Synchro Psychic Monster on the field or graveyard, and other Psychic Monster in the graveyard or on the field, I can fusion summon for this. And 29 B stick cannot be destroyed by effect, and you got piercing effect. Next, move on to Trap. Gusto support again. Blasting for Gusto. Returning 2 Gusto monster from your graveyard to special summon 1 Gusto monster from your graveyard. There is no requirement for the Gusto monster that's been special summoned, so you can special summon like Sage, 6-star monster, or like Gusto monster, because they count as Gusto as well, so which is a good card. And we run 1 Icarus attack, because most of the cards in Gusto deck are Wind Beast. Also, I put 2, remember I put 2 Black Wind Monster, that is also a Wind Beast. Same as Dark Smart again, even though they're gonna be destroyed right away. And we have some stable traps, Torrential Tribute, Mirror Force, Call of the Haunted, Compulsory, and we have some negation, which is Dark Bright. You don't want the opponent to activate Poisonous Wind, because that's a major big hit in the deck. And Stolen Judgment, and a Stolen Warning to stop opponent doing things. So, that's all the traps. Now, we move on to extra deck, Synchro deck. We have 1 Formula Synchro, 1 Armory Yarn, which can be summoned really easy by using Junk Synchro and Bruce Warrior, 1 Daigusto Galore. You can run 2 if you want, but I run 1 at the moment. And 1 Catester, 1 Magical Android, 1 Draw Warrior, because we have 1 Quick Draw Synchro. You can combine with Boost Warrior to synchro summon this, and keep recycling your monster from the graveyard, because you will always have Gusto monster on the field as a shield. So you can just discard 1 card, remove this 1 play, and next turn you come back and you still didn't lose any life point. And we have 6-star Iron Chin Dragon, 1 Nitro Warrior, 1 Ancient Fairy Dragon to pop a back row. I don't really use this card a lot, because if I got 7-star, I either get out an Ancient Fairy Dragon or a Black Rose Dragon to bomb the field. Next, we have 1 Stardust Dragon, Staples, 1 Mistworm, a good card in the deck. If I got Trishula, I will put Trishula, but for now, I only have a Mistworm. And 1 Shooting Star Dragon. And then, finally, a Fusion Monster, a Beastix. And if you want to make a fun deck, or you want to put something really fun to surprise opponent, you can always put this in the deck, which is a really good card. I call this a victory card. If this card hit on the field, basically opponent will just rage quit or surrender. Anyway, thanks for watching. This is my Gusto deck, Light Gusto. Anyway, thanks for watching. Please subscribe and TeamGushki. See ya.